Recall that the graph of the reciprocal function y equals 1 divided by x is a rectangular hyperbola. It is called rectangular because the graph of its asymptotes, x equals 0 and y equals 0, are perpendicular to each other. The orange graph is the graph of this function. The first transformation you are called upon to perform on the graph of this function is a horizontal stretch of factor 1/4. A horizontal dilation of factor 1/4 on f is the function g of x equals f of 4x equals 1 divided by 4x. For example, when x is 2, the function is 1/2, but the transformed function is 1/8, or 1 divided by 4 multiplied by 2. Therefore, the graph moves closer to the x-axis, as you can see in the blue graph. Also recall that the graph of an odd function has rotational symmetry about the origin. You can therefore graph the transformed function by finding a few points in the first quadrant and rotating these points 180 degrees about the origin. Next, you are asked to transform this graph by a vertical stretch of factor 3. The function h, whose graph is the red line, is therefore 3 multiplied by the function g, h of x equals 3 multiplied by g of x equals 3 divided by 4x. The next transformation is a horizontal translation of -2 units. This is represented by function p. P of x equals h of x plus 2 equals 3 divided by 4 multiplied by x plus 2. Recall that a horizontal translation of h units is denoted as f of x minus h. Since h equals -2, substituting -2 for h gives f of x plus 2. The green graph is a shift of the red graph 2 units in the negative x direction. The last transformation is a vertical shift of 3 units in the positive y direction. This is represented by the function q. Q of x equals p of x plus 3 equals 3 divided by 4 multiplied by x plus 2 plus 3, whose graph is the red line. Since the denominator cannot be 0, -2 must be excluded from the domain. The function p will never equal 0, since its numerator is not 0. Therefore, the function q can never equal 3. The range of q must therefore exclude the number 3.